There is a door in your house that sticks. Maybe it sticks in summer when the humidity climbs and you have to put your shoulder into it to get it open. Maybe it has been sticking for so long that you have stopped noticing and just push harder every time. Maybe you had a carpenter in 2 years ago who planed the edge down and last summer it started sticking again in a slightly different spot, and you are beginning to suspect that the carpenter and the humidity and the door are involved in some kind of arrangement that ends with you writing another check. The door is sticking because wood absorbs moisture from the air and expands. That is the complete mechanism. The expansion closes the clearance between the door edge and the frame. The door sticks. The fix is a $1 bar of paraffin wax rubbed along the contact surfaces. The fix takes 4 minutes. The fix lasts 3 to 5 years. Every carpenter who worked in this country before 1953 knew this, used this, and passed it down as standard practice. Then an industry worth billions convinced an entire generation of homeowners that the solution to a moisture problem in wood was a petroleum-based spray lubricant that evaporates in 30 days and needs to be purchased again. We are going to go through exactly how that substitution happened, exactly why it was profitable, and exactly what you should be doing instead. I am Dr. Cole Ward, 38 years as a licensed structural engineer. Wood behavior under variable moisture conditions was a recurring technical topic throughout my career, not because wood is complicated, but because the residential construction industry consistently treats its predictable and well-documented properties as mysteries that require professional intervention to manage. Wood expands when it absorbs moisture. Wood contracts when it dries. This is not a defect. It is not a failure. It is the fundamental physical behavior of a hygroscopic material responding to changes in ambient relative humidity. The Forest Products Laboratory of the U.S. Department of Agriculture has published comprehensive documentation of wood-moisture relations for over a century. Their Wood Handbook, currently in its 2021 edition, specifies the equilibrium moisture content of wood at various relative humidity levels and the corresponding dimensional changes by species and grain orientation. This is engineering reference material. It is also the complete explanation for why your door sticks in July and swings freely in February. In July, your region's relative humidity is high. Your wooden door has been absorbing atmospheric moisture since spring. Its cross-grain dimension, meaning its width and thickness, perpendicular to the length of the wood fibers, has increased by a measurable fraction. That fraction is enough to close the clearance that existed when the door was installed or last adjusted. The door sticks. In February, the indoor relative humidity drops as heated air holds proportionally less moisture. The door dries. The dimension decreases. The clearance returns. The door swings freely. This cycle has been repeating in wooden structures since the first wooden door was installed in the first wooden frame thousands of years ago. The solution that every craftsman who worked with wood arrived at independently is the same solution, and it works because it addresses the mechanism rather than the symptom. The symptom-based approaches that most homeowners use make the problem measurably worse over time. Sanding the door edge removes wood material to create clearance. In February, when the door has dried and contracted, that sanded door now has excessive clearance and rattles in the frame. In the following July, the door absorbs moisture and expands again toward the same equilibrium dimension it was targeting before you sanded it. You have not changed the mechanism. You have changed the door geometry permanently and irreversibly. If you sand aggressively enough, you remove enough material that the door never quite seals properly against weather stripping. You have solved the sticking problem by creating a draft problem. Planing has the same long-term behavior. Both approaches treat a reversible condition as if it were a permanent one and produce permanent damage in the process. The carpenter who charges you $150 to $300 to plane your door is not providing a durable repair. He is providing a seasonal repair that will need to be repeated when the next humidity cycle restores the door to its equilibrium dimension, at which point either the door sticks again or the clearance you created in the dry season becomes visible as a gap. He knows this. It is why door adjustment is a reliable recurring service call. The spray lubricant approach is more insidious because it appears to work. WD-40 and similar petroleum-based spray lubricants applied to a sticking door edge will reduce the friction enough to allow the door to open more freely for a period of days to weeks. They do this by coating the wood surface with a thin film of oil that temporarily reduces the coefficient of friction between the door edge and the frame. They do not affect moisture absorption. The wood continues to absorb humidity at the same rate it did before. The door continues to expand toward the same equilibrium dimension. Within 4 to 6 weeks, as the petroleum carrier evaporates and the oil film degrades, the friction is restored to its original level. The door sticks again. You apply more lubricant. The cycle repeats on a schedule that conveniently aligns with the repurchase interval the product's manufacturer built its revenue model around. WD-40 was developed in 1953 by the Rocket Chemical Company for use as a corrosion inhibitor on Atlas missile components. The name stands for water displacement. 40 attempt. It was a solvent and moisture displacement compound, not a lubricant, and its application to residential wood maintenance is a use case that was grafted onto the product by marketing rather than derived from the product's engineering properties. The household lubricant market that developed around WD-40 and its competitors generates several billion dollars annually in the United States. The $1 bar of paraffin wax that permanently solves the problem those products temporarily address is not part of that market. It never was. Paraffin wax is a saturated hydrocarbon compound derived from petroleum refining. It is the material used in standard white candles, in food-grade jar sealing wax, and in a range of industrial applications requiring a stable, non-reactive hydrophobic coating. When paraffin wax is rubbed onto a wood surface, the waxy material fills the open pore structure of the wood grain at the contact interface. Wood pores are the pathways through which moisture enters the wood fiber from the surface. When those pores are filled with paraffin, moisture cannot enter the wood from the treated surface. The treated surface cannot absorb atmospheric moisture. The wood fiber beneath the paraffin coating does not receive the moisture signal that triggers dimensional expansion. The door edge treated with paraffin wax does not expand at the contact point because the moisture that would drive that expansion cannot reach the wood fiber through the paraffin barrier. This is not a friction management solution. It is a moisture management solution applied at exactly the location where the moisture interaction is causing the problem. The Journal of the American Institute for Conservation published a study in 1992 examining wax treatments on wood surfaces and documented that paraffin wax penetration into wood grain produced durable hydrophobic performance across a range of relative humidity cycling conditions, with measurable moisture exclusion maintained through repeated humidity cycling equivalent to multiple years of field exposure. This is not a folk remedy. This is the documented physical behavior of a hydrophobic material filling the pore structure of a hygroscopic one. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers included paraffin wax application for wooden door and window maintenance in Technical Manual TM 5618, their 1943 field maintenance guide for cantonment structures. The specification called for paraffin wax or equivalent hard wax compound applied to the contact edges of wooden doors and window sashes as a standard preventive maintenance procedure at each annual inspection. This was military field guidance for maintaining functional wooden structures under varying climate conditions. It was not an experimental approach. It was established practice considered reliable enough to include informal maintenance specifications for infrastructure that needed to remain operational. The same technique appears in popular mechanics home carpentry guidance from the 1940s and early 1950s, in woodworking manuals of the same period, and in the institutional knowledge of every Finnish carpenter who trained before synthetic lubricants became the default answer to every wood friction problem. The technique did not disappear because it stopped working. It disappeared because it was $1 permanent and required no repeat purchases. The product is available at every grocery store, pharmacy, and hardware store. You are looking for one of three things: a block of paraffin wax sold in the canning and preserving section of any grocery store, a plain white household candle made from paraffin rather than beeswax or soy, or a product sold specifically as carpenter's wax or furniture wax in a paste or block form. All three contain paraffin as the active component, and all three will perform identically for this application. Avoid petroleum jelly, silicone spray, and oil-based products for wooden contact surfaces. These provide temporary friction reduction without the moisture exclusion mechanism and will contaminate the wood surface in ways that make subsequent wax treatment less effective. The product costs between $1 and $3 depending on format and quantity. A single block of canning wax costing $2 contains enough material to treat every wooden door, window sash, and drawer in a standard residential home, with material remaining for several years of reapplication. The application method for a sticking door is as follows. Open the door to access the full edge. Identify the contact points where sticking is occurring. These will be visible as areas of worn paint, compressed wood fiber, or scuff marks on the door edge or the corresponding frame surface. In a door that sticks consistently in humid seasons, the contact points are typically along the top edge and the latch side edge where cross-grain dimensional change is greatest. Rub the paraffin block or candle firmly along the full length of the door edge at the identified contact surfaces. Apply moderate pressure to transfer wax into the open wood grain. You are not trying to build up a visible coating. You are trying to work the wax into the pore structure of the wood. Make 3 to 4 passes along each contact surface. Apply wax to the corresponding frame or stop surfaces as well. The door edge meets the frame at both surfaces and both should be treated. Open and close the door several times to distribute the wax through the contact area by the friction of normal operation. The door will move more freely immediately. Apply a second pass of wax after the initial operation cycles have distributed the first application. Total application time for a single door is 3 to 5 minutes. For window sashes, the application targets the sash channels, the grooves in the window frame that the sash slides in. In double-hung windows, the visible channel surfaces on both sides of the sash should be treated. In casement windows, the hinge side and the latch side contact points. Run the paraffin block along the channel surfaces and along the edges of the sash that contact the channel. Operate the window through several full cycles after application to distribute the wax. For drawer runners, both the drawer sides and the cabinet runner surfaces, the same approach applies. Rub the paraffin block along all contact surfaces and operate the drawer through several cycles. Wood drawers that have been difficult to open and close for years will typically move freely after a single wax application. Reapplication is needed when sticking begins to return, which under normal conditions will be 2 to 5 years depending on climate severity and the humidity range your house experiences seasonally. In particularly humid climates with extreme seasonal variation, reapplication may be warranted annually on the worst affected surfaces. The paraffin does not degrade chemically. It wears away mechanically through friction over time as the door cycles through thousands of open and close operations. When you notice seasonal sticking beginning to return, a single reapplication restores the moisture exclusion barrier. The total lifetime maintenance cost for all wooden doors and windows in a standard residential home using this method is under $10 over a decade. The hardware store employee who points you toward the lubricant spray when you describe a sticking door is not deliberately misleading you. He is directing you toward the product category his store sells for that complaint, which is the category that generates repeat purchases. The carpenter who quotes you $200 to plane your door is providing a service that will solve the immediate problem and guarantee that a variation of the same problem returns within 1 to 3 humidity cycles, at which point you will call him again. Neither of them has a financial incentive to tell you about the $1 bar of paraffin wax in the canning aisle. The paraffin does not generate a service call. It does not generate a repeat purchase on any useful commercial timeline. It generates a door that works correctly for years without anyone being paid to intervene. I spent 38 years in a profession that is built on the gap between what structures actually need and what service providers propose to sell them. Wood moisture behavior is one of the most thoroughly documented topics in materials science. The solution to moisture-driven dimensional change in wood at a friction interface has been known in practice for 2 centuries. It costs $1, it takes 4 minutes. It lasts 3 to 5 years. The spray can in your utility drawer costs $6, lasts 30 days, and does not address the mechanism. The hardware industry replaced one with the other in the decade after 1953 and has been collecting the difference ever since. You now have the information they replaced. Rub the wax on the door edge. Do every door and window in the house while you are at it. Your July is going to feel different this year. Share this with someone who has been sanding their door every summer for a decade. Subscribe if you want to know what other century-old permanent fix is sitting in the canning aisle next to the paraffin, waiting for the industry that replaced it to stop collecting the